Hey everyone, I just wanted to give an update on the progress of my layout. I've been working hard the past week or two getting ready for an operations session, and one of the things I've been working on is car card boxes. So you can see here I've got these car card boxes in great colors. These are from the Dollarama store for I think $2.50 or $2.95 each. I think they're going to work pretty well. One thing I want to work on is how they're connected. They come with magnets, so you can see they in the back of them they have these magnets. There's 3 magnets, and so what I've done to start with is the existing screws along the top of the fascia here. I added an extra screw at the right distance so that you can basically just snap it on. What I found is that's not really enough because it's very easy to knock it off. So I'm kind of thinking I need to maybe hot glue a washer down here to catch the 3rd magnet and see if that works. That might not be enough, and I might end up having to screw them. I like the idea of them being removables, so that if you're working on, say, setting up staging, you can take this and you can move it down here and clamp it to a different spot, and then it'll be in a more handy location. But I'm not sure that's going to work out. I do like these little boxes though. They're about the right size for about 3 different tracks. Got a little slot in here where you can put in things like a poker for uncoupling. Then you can put notes or little chits in here. For example, the little chits that I use for saying where cars are going, they can go in there. So I think these are handy little boxes, and I'm going to put a little label on the front about what it is. But that's what I've been working on. So I've been building these trains here. As you can see here, CN2115 Winnipeg to Melville. It's got all the information on it, when it's going to depart, maximum number of cars, what it's going to do. And then it has the power on the front there. It's an EMG GP9, which is 4156. Get my hand out of the way. There you go, 4156. So that's on track 1, which is this guy, 4156. And then all the cars in the train, fairly short train, are on there. So that's basically the whole packet for that train. And I've already done a track diagram to indicate which train goes in which track. It's here in the employee timetable. So here, staging, it has a diagram, track 1, track 2, 3, 4, with the track length in scale feet and the number of cars that can fit in there. So, and then here's an overview of the train operations for the day. Say 0600 CN214 sets off, 0630 CN403 sets off. I shouldn't say sets off, that's a railway term. Starts, and 1530 CN404 starts, and 2100 CN215 starts. And then there's a list of each train and what they're doing en route. CN215 and 214 just barrel right through without doing anything. They're just actors in the play that go through, and then 404 and 403 do the actual work on the layout. So here's where the staging occupancy, CN215 starts in track 1, and all of them, it's very boring on the CN track because basically, since my staging yard is double-ended, here you can see, what happens is that they basically leave on one end, go all the way around the layout, and then they come back and stage themselves again on the other side, so that they basically come back to the same track that they left from. So fairly boring, but pretty easy for me to stage. Now the CP one is similar. CP has its own employee timetable, Prairie Region, all of that, and in the last page of that, bear with me for a second while I try to open the timetable with one hand. The last page of that, you can see the staging here. It's only 4 tracks. I think I'm gonna shuffle this around. I'm not sure I like this. I don't like the track numbering that I did. I don't know why I did 4, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to fix that, and I'm finding that the train lengths don't fit the tracks that I've assigned them so far. So I'm probably gonna shuffle that around, but it's the same idea on CP. Here's all the train numbers and what they do. And this is basically for operations purposes so that people can refer to that. As I showed you already on the listing for the train itself, it lists what the train's supposed to do and when it departs and all that, but it's also in the timetable. So that's CN there, and your CP, same idea. So we'll go around to the industries, go past laptop stand here, and here's the industry side. So what I've done here is I've made up a couple of these separators to indicate, you know, where the cars are. So CN Irving Oil is right here. There's the Irving Oil car, and CP Freight House is over here, where that hopper and the boxcar are. So that's where that is. Now you can see the problem here is that this on the edge of the layout just kind of flaps in the breeze and is very easy to knock off because there's not much of a grip there. So I'm thinking I might have to put a tongue down here with a metal tongue with a third for the third magnet to grab onto, and that might not be enough. I may end up just shoving a couple of screws through here to secure it to the layout. Again, I like the idea of them being removable, especially over here on here. This guy's going to go here, but the problem is that I need to be able to crawl under here to get to that track back there on occasion. And the last thing I want to do is have this thing hang down here so I can crack my head on it. Because let me tell you, I crack my head on a lot of things when I'm crawling underneath. And having no hair usually takes a little gouge out of my scalp. So I don't like that. And so I'm trying to figure out solutions for that. So anyways, I've pretty much finished getting set up for the operations session. So pretty soon you're going to see a video from me for an operations session. Maybe next weekend, we'll see. And that should be it for me. Thanks for watching.